Hey, this is a continued videos of my why and how Corona or COVID-19 spread so fast. And I also mentioned that we all hold the key, okay? And I am going to heed my warnings. And this is an outlook, and this is a reaction towards what's really happening. Many nights, many days that I pray, literally I pray that someone can hear me. And I didn't know that it's actually going to play out like this. I swear, I thought I was going to live until the day I died, and I'm going to sit and pray until the day I die. And I didn't know that it was going to play out something like this. And this video is my second video, and I'm going to heed my warnings, okay? The word is heed. My warnings. And I can assure a few things, okay? I will give you few things in this videos. First and foremost, please remember this. We all hold the key to stop this. And I can assure you that. Now, this virus, the coronavirus, it's actually normal. It's just like any other virus. But because it spread so quickly, people think it's an infectious disease / infection. Okay? But remember, it is just a normal virus. It's just that it spread so quickly, and here it is again. Remember, I call it the key. Okay? And then they mention about social distance. Social distancing. I can guarantee you it will not work. Why? Because it can move very fast. And it can move 18 to 24 feet, while they're saying to stay away from 3 to 6 feet. In some cases, they say 3 feet. Okay? Now, they also said it's not airborne. Guess what? I am telling you that it is airborne. I am telling you that it's very fast. And if it's a straight line, okay, now remember this, okay? If it's a straight line, it can actually travel 1.6 miles per second. Yes, you heard it correctly. The key. Now, will it spread? Will the spread stop? No. It will slow down, but it won't stop. Unless we stop it and we hold the key. Okay? I'm not going to tell you what it is, because I want people to learn from this. There will be many research after this. And I hope they find that key. I can help them find the key. Now here's the thing. The people who's going to be infected, and they are not going to care. They're going to continue to infect other people. Because here's the thing, and you will hear it on me, on my channel, or myself first. All and I say all infected people must be air filtered isolation. Their breathing, their coughing, their sneezing alone can actually goes very far unless something block it. Now, here's another thing. The National Guards, the police, the health workers, the front lines, they all going to be very vulnerable. And they all must be protected. I can tell you that ahead of time. They all must be protected or else they are going to get infected. The USPS, our mail system, the USPS, the FedEx, the UPS will all be infected if they don't heed my warnings. Weather is going to play a big role. But here it is. The weather need to be 65 degrees or higher. It will help. But here's the problem. If it's 65 degrees or higher, it actually can travel higher. If we don't stop this, another thing for you. If we don't stop this within a month, there are going to be over 1 million people who are going to get infected. Yep. And no, this is not a prediction. This is by a calculation. Okay? But here's the thing. We all hold the key to stop this. And believe it or not, is it too good to be true? Think again. Think again. And another thing that I mentioned last time. It will not cost you nothing. It will cost us nothing. Because we all hold the key to the answer. And another thing. What if I tell you that it's our own greediness that actually help these to spread? It's our own greediness that contribute to the spread. What if I tell you it is not money, gold, silver, none of those? It's another form of greed. Yes, you heard it here first. I also mentioned in the last video, touching and contacts have very little. Coughing and sneezing contribute to that, yes. But there's something else, and it's the key that help it to spread. All the other stuff is very little to help it to spread. And I also mentioned that we can stop all this within 24 to 48 hours, maybe 96 most. We can stop all this spread, and it can but be done easily, and it costs nothing. Yes, you heard it correctly. It will cost us nothing. And people think this is a bio-welfare, bioterrorism. No, I can tell you offhand, it is none of those. It is nobody's planting any viruses or anything like that. I can tell you one thing for sure. It is our own doing. It is our own doing that help it to spread. And what I call that? The key. We are the problem, but we are also hold the key to this problem. And here's another thing. If people don't learn how to listen, people don't learn how to see, we are going to face this again and again and again and again and again. And there are going to be a lot of studies after this if they don't learn how to listen. SARS, MERS, CON-19, COVID-19. All those going to be affect again and again and again and again. And next time it'll be the same thing again. But here's the answer. It is called the key. And you have to remember the symbol of the key. I made the symbol up because I want to put people to learn how to pay attention. And yes, there is an easy way to stop this, and it will cost us nothing. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Can you imagine that because of my suffering, because many days and many nights I pray, and no one listened, but now it's coming to play. I never knew that one day I would be on YouTube, sitting on YouTube, and actually talk about things like this. It's like a story's being unfolded. And I can tell you offhand, there are going to be a lot of studies if they don't know how to listen. And they will not find that answer. And that answer is very easy. Yup. Because of all, one word, greediness. And like I stated before, it is not gold, it is not silver, it is not platinum. Another form of greed. What brought us here. And it will continue again and again and again if people don't know how to listen. Okay, before I go into the further of the video, okay, first of all, I just want to thank you. I want to say thank you to those who have died because of the coronavirus. Because of you, this video exists. And because of you, now this video is in existence. What I call existence. And funny, I made that video recently. And before I go further, remember this symbol. I want you to remember this symbol. And I'll leave it right here, right now. I call it the key. Okay, now, second, YouTube chose the wrong person to suppress. I am telling you, and I have said many times in my other videos that YouTube have been suppressing my video a lot. And because of that, not a lot of people going to learn about these two videos. I actually have a sample picture of it. I'm going to post it right now. That's picture number 1. I made that as a test. And it's called Monkey Dance. Because I knew the song was really popular. And a lot of people would sing along. So I made a karaoke sing-along thing. And I made my text bigger. I made it better. I made it to high def. But comparing to my video and other people's video, they get millions of hits. For 2 months, they'll get millions of hits in the first month or the first week. But here I am, okay? 2 months later, you can see the date right here. And I only got like 100-something views. That tell you alone how YouTube is suppressing videos. Okay? I'm not going to go any further than that. Let's move on. So, oh wait, before I move on. Thank you, YouTube, for suppressing my videos. Yup. The world will learn. That's all I'm going to say. Third, when I release my info, and that info is called the key, there will be a lot of studies about this. And people would have to learn how to listen. A lot of them won't believe it. But I am telling you that now all of my suffering is all worth it. As I can tell you, I am proud to be the first, but not even more prouder to be the last. Okay? Because people will open their eyes and ears. And I'm actually glad that this is coming to light. I saw that light years ago. I didn't know what it was. But now it's coming to play. If you're watching this video, it sounds like fiction. It sounds like a book. It sounds like a movie. Here's the question for you. Does it look like a movie or a book right now? Funny. We are all living in it. Isn't that funny? Really? You see, my 10 plus years journey was not easy. It was sad. But funny thing, it is sadder to take something like this in order for people to learn how to listen. And I hope, or else it will continue on and on and on and on. And no, I am not predicting the future. I am just telling you what lies ahead. That once we face it again, it will spread like wildfire again and again and again and again. Furthermore, MERS and SARS and COVID-19, etc., 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 will be added again if we don't learn how to listen. They will travel so fast. They will spread so fast. I have calculated. According to my theory, how fast the coronavirus actually travel. You don't even know how fast that actually travels. Yup, and we're helping it. Yup. Actually travels, according to my estimate, 1.6 miles per second. That's 2.55 kilometer. What if I tell you, we all contribute to this. Even if you are not sick, you are contributing to this problem. Yes, you heard it correctly. As I stated earlier, it is our own greediness that giving the coronavirus the free ride to spread, I call it. Yeah. Why'd you think it spread so quickly? How can something move so quickly? It can. I call it the key. Yup. And it actually moves 8,370 feet per second. Yep. Here's the thing. That's 1.6 miles per second. That's 2.55 kilometer per second. Here's a funny part. A bullet travel 2,500 feet per second. It actually travels faster than the bullet. Unless it hits something. Please remember that. Unless it hit a mountain, an object, curvature of the earth, a tree, or whatever it is that stops it. Yes, you heard it correctly. And when a person coughs or sneezes, the radius is actually 75 miles. Weather takes into effect. Curvature of the earth take it into the account. An average 35 miles. Unless it hits something. If it goes 75 miles for the radius, it took only 46.5 seconds to reach 75 miles. Yep. So if you sneeze from New York, and I am in Massachusetts, up on the other side, and that's what? 150 miles. It would take about 2 minutes to reach towards me. If it's a straight line, remember. And it doesn't hit anything. It takes 2 minutes. Yep. Can you imagine? There are cases that people have no contacts of anything. Research into it. How do you explain that one? Unless I know something. Yes, I know what I call the key. Like I said it before. Is it contagious like most people think? Nope. It is actually not. Funny as that. But because it moves so fast, people think, an expert thinks it's contagious. I'll go even further. How long does it actually stay in the air? Well, guess what? I'm going to burst a lot of bubbles. As an average, and it's an environment average, it is actually less than an hour. But according to the key, it is between 2 to 6 hours. Can you imagine 2 to 6 hours? Can you imagine how far it can actually travel within 2 to 6 hours? If it's a straight line though. So we're kind of thankful that the earth curvature is kind of curved. And what if I tell you that we're all helping it? We all are. Look at Europe. Look at the United States. Look at Italy. Example of Italy. And here's why. On March 8th of 2020, Italy locked down. Today is March 22nd. And it's 6,557 people infected. Look at the picture. I'll show you the picture number 1. And now I'll show you the picture number 2. Okay, you've seen those 2 pictures. Now, people going to come in and say, is there an agenda? I can guarantee you there is no agenda. Or they call it what? 21? The Agenda 21? Something like that? Is there biowarfare? Is there bioterrorism? I can guarantee you no. But what I can guarantee is that it is our own doing. And no, it is not definitely God, no God involved. I hate to bust another bubble on that too. There's no God involved. But I can tell you what's involved. All human made. There will be many countless studies after this. And I hope it will end. But the way we're going, it may not unless we learn how to listen. I'm going to pause that now because I want to go to video number 3. And please remember, okay? Please remember, it will not end unless we know what this symbol means. And I'll list it on right here for you one more time. Unless we know what this symbol means, I know what it means. Unless people know what it means, this will end. But if they don't, it will continue on. And no, this is not a prediction. This is not a movie. This is not a book. We are living it. And if you go back to this video and analyze all the things that I said, sit down and analyze all the things that I said, you will see a clearer picture. Well, I'm going to end this video. And I'm going to write more. And we're going to go to video number 3. Okay?